Hi, this is Saamiya Zulfiqar and you're watching Social Sciences. Today we are going to discuss about the philosophy of Jean Jacques Rousseau. He was a French philosopher. Rousseau was born in Geneva in 1712 and he has very little formal education. He loves for books and he associated with Enlightenment thinkers. Rousseau was famous for his original concepts. His originality. He changed thinking of Europe and impact political theory, education, literature, ethics, and ideas about self and relationship with nature. He was considered as a major precursor of Romantic movement. His famous works were *Emile* and *The Social Contract*. These books outraged authorities because of their religious content. Books were burned, arrests were ordered, and he fled to France. And at his time, political situation of France was uneasy, and Enlightenment thinkers start raising questions against status quo, which undermines the authority of church and aristocracy. He was not only influenced by French philosophers but also English philosophers put huge impact on the philosophy of Rousseau, such as Thomas Hobbes and John Locke. First, we are going to discuss about the philosophy of Thomas Hobbes. He used to believe in the thing that life in the natural state was poor, nasty, and brutish, and he believed that human being at natural state was very self-interested and self-serving people, and it is the civilization that controlled the instincts of the individuals. Their self-serving and self-interested nature transform into civilized one, whereas John Locke believe in the concept of tabula rasa, which says that man was born as a blank slate and it is the society which form a certain type of a person through its impressions. Rousseau contradicts Hobbes in his essay by saying that civilization corrupts the real goodness of the individuals. He put the blame on civilization, he put the blame on state, he put the blame on arts and sciences, which corrupts and erodes the moral goodness of the individuals. In his essay for a competition, he tries to answer a question: has the restoration of the sciences and the arts contributed to refining moral practice? And Rousseau answers to this question was very interesting, because he says that arts and science corrupts and erodes morals. It decreases human virtue and happiness. In his second essay, The Discourse on the Origin and Foundation of Inequality Among Men, Rousseau contradicts with the idea of Hobbes by saying that civil society is responsible for the savage nature of the individuals. He says that in the natural state, human beings were innocent, they were happy and independent. People were fundamentally good at their natural state, and people have the innate virtues such as empathy in them. But once this natural state gets disrupted by the imposition of civil society, happiness changes into misery. He criticizes the idea of civil society. In his views, civil society and human reason started with the ownership of land. With the ownership of land, formation of laws started to place, and these laws were unjust and selfish laws, because laws are designed to protect the property from the poor, and civilized state move people from virtue to vice, and from innocence and freedom to injustice and enslavement. He was of the view that man is born free. The laws imposed by society condemned him to a life in chains. Rousseau gave a solution to a problem in his book, The Social Contract. He gave a vision of an alternative civil society, which must be run by all citizens, not only by church or aristocracy. He says that laws are made by all citizens and their general will, where citizens should be well informed. This participation will help in the elimination of inequality and injustice from society. Rousseau also criticized the education system because he thinks education is perpetuating evils in the society. He thinks that education system and religious faith should be guided by heart and not the head. His ideas were further led by Hegel and Karl Marx. Hegel applied his idea of social contract into his philosophy. Marx incorporated his idea of radical change in his Communist Manifesto by saying that proletariats have nothing to lose but their chains. So this is all about the philosophy of Rousseau. Next we are going to discuss about the philosophy of Karl Marx. So stay tuned to our channel, and if you have any question regarding this video, you can comment in the section below. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel.